How's it going, tour lifers? So if you had a chance to check out the Chinook 1 series, you saw us pay $500 for an RV that was in pretty beat up shape. We ended up turning it into something that was great for the buyer, and it was great for us, and we did make a good amount of money on it. But now that you're here watching the Chinook 2 video, I mean, that was like a classic example of a bad ad. The guy listed it, I think it just said 1978 RV. It was one of those things. And maybe I opened the ad and ended up reading that it was a Chinook. So I called the guy and we talked about whatever problems it had, and just the way he explained it, how it made it over the grade just fine, but when he parked it, it ended up shooting a bunch of coolant everywhere. And to me, that's like super simple. That means once it was turned off and pressure really started to build in the cooling system, now that it wasn't flowing around, that weak metal in that freeze plug just exploded. So other than that, it was exactly what he said. He said it was running and driving great. He said the interior was in beautiful shape. He said the RV itself was beautiful. So pretty much all it was a drive to Rosamond, which is like above Lancaster if you know LA, and it's not far from us, 45 minutes. But so we're almost there, we're like 20 minutes out. We brought the normal kit with us, and we are going to see what the story is with this thing. Definitely checking for like bad wood in the corners underneath the windows, just because those are the places where, you know, they just don't get resealed for years and years and years, and then water comes in. Cool. I mean, I think we're pretty into getting it off your hands. And then
you guys want it, it's yours.
Yeah, if you give us 10 minutes, we'll literally just get it out of the street, get it out of your hair. And then we can write a bill of sale, and that way you're free of any and all whatever attached to it, and then we can get it towed out of here.
Alright, cool.
You don't know if it's going to actually pull gas from a gas tank. That's a big thing, because old cars have rusty gas tanks. And so we can fill the carburetor itself through the vent, and then we can get enough motor gusto going to pull the gas up from the back. And yeah, that's, you know, quick fix for like a car that hasn't been started in a long time. Cool. Spoken rad. This thing had a problem with overheating itself real bad, and so we only have like so much mess around time here before this thing's gonna get really, really hot. And so our biggest goal is to get it out of our good friend's hair, and just so he can go home and enjoy the rest of his afternoon. Got it home, we ended up selling that thing for $5 grand, and we got to rent it for a music video. It was super crazy. This artist Youngblood, we rent RVs because we have so many all the time for video and like TV stuff, and we know this woman, she's great to work with, and she called us and was like, do you have anything? And it was exactly what they were looking for. So to put it through the ringer after fixing the cooling system, we drove it all the way up to like Mojave Desert for this video shoot, and got paid $750 for sitting around and eating craft services all day. So, I mean, talk about a fucking win. It's almost $6 grand cleared on that thing in the cumulative of like, I don't know, 3 or 4 days of work. And I'm talking like 5-hour days, 3 or 4 days. So just a total score. And it's not impossible to do this. I mean, more RVs die here in California, I think, than other places. People drive them from everywhere in the country. And when they land here, the people don't know what to do with them, they don't know how to store them, and so they just want them out of their lives. Or, you know, they own them and they're sitting on their property, same difference. But wherever you live, I guarantee there is a gem just like waiting for you to find it. And I mean, we will go into more specifics if you guys really want to. That's actually a great opportunity for us to talk about something. If you guys really want to dive deeper into these RV builds with us and figure out how we do the interiors and figure out how we rebuild carburetors and all this madness, we have a Patreon now. So if you want to go check out the Patreon link and go become a subscriber for $1 a month, you will get access to some of the most outrageous tricks and tips for scoring yourself like incredible finds, whether it's a car, a motorcycle, or an RV, or whatever. So they're waiting for you to be found. Go out there and save something from the junkyard, man. And tour lifers, if you loved what you saw today, make sure you hit that like button and make sure you hit the subscribe button and even the little bell. That way you can find out every time we're releasing something. And if you really love us, also tell a friend. All right, tour lifers, we love you. Chinook 2, great build, super fun, and we will catch you next Tuesday for another great